Austin Reaves is the name on the lips of almost every Lakers fan. He has grown to be a loved figure among Los Angeles Lakers faithful. Fans have enjoyed following Reeves' progress since he signed with the Lakers as a free agent without a contract in 2020. But later got on a contract that same year. Reeves, born on May 29, 1998, began his basketball career while playing for Wichita State and Oklahoma in college. In his first 2 years, he won back Class II state championships in a 3-overtime victory over Forest City High School, where he scored 73 points. In his senior year, he led his team to the Class III state championship with an average of 32.5 points, 8.8 recovers, and 5.1 assists per game. After scoring 43.3 points per game for 4 games, Reeves was voted the regional tournament's MVP. He was nominated twice as a Class III All-State player and won both. Reeves turned down scholarships from South Dakota State and Arkansas State on January 20th, 2016, to pursue his basketball career with Wichita State. For the love of basketball, Reeves played several times with injuries. He had operations to fix a ruptured labrum in his left shoulder days before the start of his first-year basketball competition at Wichita State. Since junior high school, he played despite being injured. He played the backup role and averaged 4.1 points per game in his first season. After the campaign, Reeves had surgery to repair a torn labrum in his right shoulder. Reeves' right shoulder had ruptured 3 times throughout his college career, costing him games. In a 90-71 victory over Tulsa on January 28, 2018, he set a season high for his first year with 23 points and 4 assists. Reeves hit the most 3 points and 4 assists. Reeves hit the most 3-pointers in half in the competition's history with 7 in the first half. He averaged 8.1 points and 3.1 rebounds per game in his first year, while shooting 42.5% from the 3-point line. Due to NCAA transfer regulations, Reeves missed the next season after switching to Oklahoma after his first campaign. In a 78-76 victory over TQ on March 7, 2020, Reeves notched a career-high 41 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. He made the game-winning shot with 0.5 seconds left to lead a comeback of 19 points in the second half. Reeves was nominated to the Big 12 All-Newcomer team for his 14.7 points, 5.3 recovers, and 3 assists each game performance as a redshirt junior. In an 82-78 victory over 2 on December 6, he recorded a senior season, high 32 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. Reeves scored 27 points in an 87-71 loss to top-seeded Gonzaga in the NCAA tournament's second round. As a senior, he was named to the first-team All-Big 12 for his 18.4 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game average. Reeves forfeited his remaining EAKA eligibility on March 31st by announcing his intention to enter the 2021 NBA Draft. Reeves signed a 2-way contract with the Los Angeles Lakers on August 3, 2021, after going undrafted in the NBA Draft of 2021. He was given a basic NBA contract on September 27th. He made his NBA debut on October 22nd against the Phoenix Suns, scoring 8 points off the bench in a 115-105 loss. On December 15th, the Lakers defeated the Dallas Mavericks 107-104 with 15 points on 5 of 6 shooting from outside the perimeter, 7 recoveries, and a game-winning 3-pointer. Reeves scored the final 10 points for the Los Angeles Lakers in a 111-105 victory over the Orlando Magic on March 19, 2023, as he finished with a career-high 35 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists from the bench. Reeves recorded his first triple-double and set career highs in points, rebounds, and assists during the Lakers' 146-141 overtime victory over the Denver Nuggets on April 10, 2022. He also finished the game with 31 points, 16 rebounds, and 10 assists in 42 minutes. In his debut ENBI playoff game, he scored 23 points. The Lakers had a 123 points. The Lakers had a 128-112 victory over the Memphis Grizzlies in Game 1 of the debut round playoff series on April 16, 2023. He duplicated that effort in Game 4 of the same series, scoring the most points for the Lakers in their 117-111 overtime triumph. The Lakers lost Alex Caruso. Fans hailed Reeves as the next inexperienced, diligent player who earned his position on an NBA team after the front office's penny-pinching measures resulted in the loss of Alex Caruso. Reeves became the superior offensive player, and Caruso was more of a defensive specialist. His teammates are overjoyed to have him. Austin Reaves, a restricted free agent this summer, has helped the Lakers win many games and helped create several big opportunities for big names and aged players like LeBron James and Anthony Davis. His teammates are overjoyed to have such a player. Reeves has experience running the pick and roll with Anthony Davis. With the help of the role gravity Davis offers, Reeves discovers that defenders had always felt hesitant about leading Davis. With this knowledge, Reeves makes the correct decision by moving to positions where the coverage is again in drop, causing a significant go-ahead bucket. Reeves' capacity for generating paint touches has an additional bearing on the Lakers' offensive strategy. With opponents careful and compelled not to foul his moves, his paint touches result in various shooting potential for his teammates or himself. This was particularly noticeable across several games, which helped them win. First, look at the opportunities Reeves has given his teammates to score. One thing to consider is the shooting excellence, where Reeves succeeded in giving them excellent chances, even though there is no certainty that any of those chances will be converted. From a Vanderbilt alley, oop finish to a long-range Schroeder basket. Sometimes they score and sometimes they miss. But despite the miss, Coach Ham, the head coach, and the entire Lakers team are happy to see these chances created. Reeves has the third best assist percentage in the team, 29, and has averaged 5.3 assists per game since James' absence, compared to 2.9 assists for the season, according to the advanced stat that came before. 29 of his passes result in field goals. And this is a good thing from a primary ball carrier. Due to injuries and aging, NBA superstars LeBron James and Anthony Davis have missed many games, so the Lakers drafted Reeves and other young players. And despite the roster's deficiencies, the Lakers have found a valuable player in this 24-year-old from Newark, Arkansas, who has played in 56 games this season and averages 12.3 points, 3.0 rebounds, and 3.1 assists. Reeves, James, and Davis. Based combinations outperformed opposition teams by 14.3 points, 3 points per 100 attempts for 390 minutes during the regular season, according to McMenamin. They were also the team's most dominating defensive unit, holding opponents to 102.2 points per 102 points per 100 possessions. Reeves' influence is recognized by Anthony Davis as well. As he said, "For us, he's a good compliment," Davis added. "He's tough and knows how to play the game. He's a guy that can do all the dirty jobs and can still compliment Braun and me when you put them around us." The Los Angeles Lakers had recently suffered back-to-back defeats that dropped them to the 12th slot in the West at 34-37 before their game against the Orlando Magic. And as we've seen in this year's push for the playoffs, winning or losing a couple of games may drastically alter the equation. They cannot afford to have another flop for the purple gold. LeBron James's injury has put the Lakers through some difficult times over the past 2 weeks. Finding consistency on offense has been their primary problem recently because it is still being determined when he could return to the court. In the last 11 games without James, the Lakers have the third best defensive rating, 110.0, and the 18th best defensive rating, 114.9. Respectively, Anthony Davis has been averaging 26.2 points and 13 rebounds, albeit there is some variation in sort of bro you receive in each game. However, they are limited in what they can accomplish. particularly when the opposition has a defensive focus on them. Who might be an alternate player that can aid the Lakers' attacking movement? Austin Reaves. He's looking like he is reaching his full potential in this game. He has grown into a significant scoring danger for the Lakers. Since Reeves has established himself as a reliable performer and integrates well into the Lakers' scheme when fit, his performance cannot go unnoticed. He is now a key player with the ball either off the bench or playing full games. He can self-create and locate his teammates in ideal circumstances, as he did against the Magic. Reeves's opening performance highlighted his essence, which is why he's been the team's ideal player. Reeves recently joined co-host Evan Turner on the Point Forward podcast, where they talked about various interesting subjects, including his future with the Lakers. As stated, Braun and I get along well, as do the other team members. It would be nice to be a part of the team next season, but ultimately, the NBA is a business, Reeves said about his future. I believe anyone who claims we are not playing the game for profit is bluffing. I doubt you would be playing here if you weren't getting paid. Everyone enjoys playing the game, but I want to be as profitable as possible and make as much wealth as possible regardless of where I am, he concluded.